अस्सलामुअलैकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। इन क्वेश्चंस के अलावा जो कि मैं वीडियोस बना के लगा रहा हूँ, अगर आपको कोई और भी किसी और एक्सरसाइज से कोई और चैप्टर से कोई क्वेश्चन आपने समझना है, पूछना है, तो आप मुझसे रब्ता कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि प्रायोरिटी पे आपके जो बताए हुए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो उसकी वीडियो बना के मैं अपलोड करूँ। टुडे वी डिस्कस क्लास 9 chapter 2 and exercise 2.5. The exercise 2.5. In this exercise, we discuss iota. You can say complex number, which is a plus b iota, and iota is the imaginary number. And we know that -1 square root is equal to iota. And the question 1 is part 1, iota 7. We simplify it, and we know that iota square is equal to -1. So we converted it to, you can say, real number. Iota square whole is 3. 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. It is iota 6. And then multiply by iota to get iota 7. Now we solve it. Iota square is equal to -1 whole power 3 iota is equal to, and you know that when any value which has sign -1, its square is odd. The answer is minus. So it is -1 iota. And the answer is iota. The second is iota 50, in which the same way, first way iota square and whole square is 25. 25 twos are 50. We have no, now simplify it way. Iota square is equal to -1 whole power 25, and because -1's power 25, which is odd number, so answer is -1. And the third is iota 12. So take iota square power 6, we get this 12. No need of iota, multiply by iota. So we simplify it. Iota square is equal to -1 and power 6. Because it is -1's power 6, which is even number, the answer is 1. And the 4 is minus iota whole power 8. So we simplify minus iota's power 8. Here minus iota power 8 and 8 is a even number. So the answer is iota's power 8. Now simplify it. Iota square whole power 4 is equal to, iota square is equal to -1 whole power 4, and minus 1's power 4 means minus power even number. The answer is positive, which is 1. And next, the fifth part, minus iota whole power 5. Minus iota's power 5, which is odd number. So we get minus iota's power 5. Now we simplify it. Minus is multiplied with the iota. So we write minus iota square whole square into iota. Iota square means 2 2s are 4. Multiply by iota, we get iota power 5. And here is -1. Minus iota square is equal to -1 square and into iota. -1 minus, this is minus 1's power 2, which is even number. So this minus 1 is plus 1, and in the outside of bracket is minus, so it is minus 1 into iota, which is minus iota. And the next is sixth part, iota 27. Iota 27. We take square, iota square, whose power 13. 13 twos are 26, and we want one more iota to complete the iota's power 27. Now we simplify it. Iota square is equal to minus 1 whose power 13 into iota. Minus 1's power 13. 13 is an odd number, so minus 1 is minus 1 into iota, which is, but 1 is 2 plus 3 iota. It is a complex number. 2 is a real, and iota 3 is a complex number. And when we want to take the complex of this number, we change the imaginary number, which is plus 3 iota. We convert it to minus 3 iota, and it is the conjugate of 2 plus 3 iota. 3 minus 5 iota. As we know, in complex number, when we change its sign of imaginary number, it is the conjugate of the original value. So it is 3 plus 5 iota. The part third is minus iota. And we write it also 0 minus iota. 0 is a real. And when we take the conjugate, we get 0 plus iota. And we write it plus iota, which is the conjugate of minus iota. The fourth is minus 3 plus 4 iota. Minus 3 plus 4 iota. We change the sign of imaginary number. We get 3 minus 4 iota. And the fifth part is minus 4 minus iota. Minus 4 minus iota. And the conjugate of minus 4 minus iota is minus 4 plus iota. And the next 6 is iota minus 3. Iota minus 3. We separate the real and imaginary parts of the number. So the part 1 is 1 plus iota. The real number is 1, and you can say it imaginary. And the imaginary number is iota. The part second, minus 1 plus 2 iota. Here real number is minus 1, and the third part is minus 3 iota plus 2. Minus 3 iota plus 2. Here real number is 2, and the imaginary is minus 3 iota. And the next is fourth, which is minus 2 minus 2 iota. Real number is minus 2, and imaginary number is minus 2 iota. Minus 3 iota. And we write it also 0 minus 3 iota. And the real number is 0. Imaginary number is minus 3 iota. And the sixth is 2 plus 0 iota. 2 plus 0 iota. Here real number is 2, and imaginary number is 0 iota, or we can write it 0. This is the question 3 of exercise 2.5. And the next is question 4, in which find the value of x and y. If the question is given x plus iota y plus 1 is equal to 4 minus 3 iota. The left hand side we arrange these values, we get x plus iota y plus 1 is equal to 4 minus 3 iota, and we arrange it x plus 1 plus iota y is equal to 4 minus 3 iota. And when we compare the values of a complex number, the real number are equal to the real number and imaginary numbers are equal to the imaginary. So x plus 1 is a real number is equal to 4, and on the other hand iota y is equal to minus 3 iota. Now simplify it. X is equal to 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So value of x is equal to 3, and on the other hand divided by both sides iota, we get y is equal to